as everyone knows, like hotels, cafes, restaurants, pubs have been hit really hard by the lockdown. They've only just got back into business, and it's getting worse because now they have all this paperwork to do, taking a note of everyone who comes into their venue, and then they need to store that data for a set amount of days. I think in Scotland it's 21, here in Belgium it's 14 days. My mate who owns a pub, he's been doing it all with paper so far, writing down names, and he's got an envelope for every day which he destroys after the set amount of days. If he gets a phone call from the authorities, then he has to hand over that check-in data for everyone, right? So it's a pain in the ass, no one likes it, no one gets served before they fill out a form. And but what I have saw is a few places coming up with some like QR codes to check in with. So I thought, while I'm busy applying for another job, my contract finished during the lockdown, so I've been on holiday ever since. So I decided to build one, and now that I've built it, I think it's better than everyone else's, so I want to show you it working. Here I've got 3 different venues, 3 different QR codes, and I've got my phone plugged in as well here, so I'll just show you this in action. So if I open my camera and we'll go to the demo venue, you just tap that bit at the top, and there you go, straight away, welcome back. I didn't even need to fill in the form again. You can see down here, like fast check-in. Basically what it does is it installs a cookie on your phone. It's just the data that you've put in, you've filled in the form, and that helps identify when you come back. And you can delete that, right? So I'm going to delete that just to show you. Cookie deleted, right? Now we'll go to the next venue, and we'll go to this one. So check in, right? And this time round, it's welcome to the pub, right? Because you've never checked in before, right? You can switch languages. So there it is in Dutch, there it's in French, there it's in English. If you own a bar or a restaurant or anything and you want this system, it's completely free. I'm giving it away to everyone to help get them back up and running without any hassle. So anyway, we sit and fill in our details here. So I'll just put myself in, Derek. Phone number, I'm just going to put rubbish in here just now. Email, manatwork.com. Address, right? Some venues, like if someone doesn't have a smartphone or whatever, or like don't even have a phone, so that's an optional one. Some venues you can tick a box and it will have this address one. Here in Belgium it's not required. Right, and I'm going to agree to the terms and remember me for faster check-in. You hit check-in. And thanks, Derek, you are now checked into the demo pub. So there we go. And if I go now to the third venue, and welcome back. So it's super quick and it works across venues. So what I'm now going to do is switch over to the desktop. So this is the website here. It's corona.mcleandigital.co.uk. This is just a landing page. There's me. So you can go to users register and you can set up an account. When you've got an account, you can log in like so, and you have this little control panel here. So again, you can switch language. So depending what you want your QR codes to be, switch to the language, but you can do that in the settings for each venue. And basically, you can add a venue. So let's add one. The local, right? And it's going to be, let's put it at Europe, Brussels. And for a laugh, we'll just have it in French. Right, and 14 days it is for here. We don't use the physical address field, so we can add that, new venue created, and then that's it, there it's there. You can go to the QR, that's the QR code for it. So if I switch now back to the phone and pick up the camera and tap on that, there we go, I've just checked into the local. So it's as simple as that. Now so you might get the phone call from the authorities saying, oh, some guy's got himself a case of COVID-19, so everyone has to lock down or whatever. We need to get all your data to contact them, to warn them and stuff. So that's where you've got you can view. Right, the data will be destroyed after so many days. It automatically does that. And so let's go back, and you can hit print, and it will bring up. That works on the phone as well. You can actually print it from your phone, or you can download it and you get an Excel file. So that's the system. Like I say, it's completely free, and I've made it basically to help everyone who's struggling, doing their, getting their business back up and running smoothly again because of all these corona measures. So I hope it's of use to you. If you like it, register for an account, play with it.